Well, I'm coming to you live from inside this man's wall. I walked in here looking for some treats, and I inadvertently ended up in his wall. Could you give me minute-to-minute updates on what's happening?
Yeah, Dale. I'm taking a look, and it looks like we've got a nice coat of, I think, eggshell white being applied here to the
Eggshell
exterior.
white.
Yeah, it's a nice color, but honestly, the brushmanship is not really, it's not high quality.
So I'm trapped in this wall, and this guy isn't even using a nice lavender. He's using eggshell white.
Yeah, no, he's not really following a theme, and the brush strokes are all kind of mangled and nasty looking. I mean, we're talking clumps of paint here. It's not pretty.
I
Oh,
can't. I'd love to see it.
yeah, Dale, I mean, you're really missing out, because actually he smoothed out some of the more adverse looking areas, and now it's a little smoother.
It's looking
Um,
less streaky.
Yeah, no, there's not as many streaks now, but he's kind of overdoing it. I think he's kind of overstaying his welcome,
Hmm.
so to speak.
Well, I've had too many times where I'm painting in my house and I overcompensated for the streakiness. Makes it even more streaky. I hope that's not happening because if I'm going to be trapped in this guy's wall, I would like to at least be on a nice, pretty looking wall. I mean, we're already using extra white instead of lavender, which is, well, it's not my favorite now, Wallace. What do you think?
I mean, like the consistency of this paint. I think he left. I think he just kind of blotched on a whole lot of paint and then left. I mean, it's looking worse than ever right now, Dale.
Wait, he left?
Yeah, no, I don't see him
Hey!
anymore.
Hey!
You,
Hey, let me out!
are you getting anything, Dale?
I'm seeing darkness all around me. The walls are closing in, but they have not moved.
Any sign of contact from the other side of the wall?
All I see is the blank inside of the wall. No paint, though. Just wood.
No, yeah, no, that makes sense. The paint is on the exterior of the wall, and it's not going anywhere either.
I
It's
never
staying
thought
there.
this would be the situation that I end up in which I would inadvertently just wither away into nothingness. I really thought I'd die in, like, a car crash when I'm uh, smoking weed with some big bitches, but I'm just inside this guy's wall. It feels kind of hopeless, Wallace.
Well, I mean, Dale, if you think about it this way, you're contributing to some of the culture of this house. I mean, if you think about it, if you die there, you could probably come back as a ghost and haunt these people for the rest of their days.
Oh, I would haunt them so well. I'd go boo. I'd go right into the rooms. I'd turn on the kitchen. That's what I'm thinking. It's because I'm a ghost.
That's good, that's good. Uh, now, Dale, I want to sort of direct your attention to the large glob on the sort of top right section of the wall here. It's it's moving a little bit. It's kind of alarming since you would think that the paint is evenly coated, but it's clearly not. And there's a bit of movement there. So watch out for that. I'm not sure. Maybe that might have
Well,
an
I
effect.
can't see it.
All right. Well, maybe the airways might be getting blocked by this large glob of paint. I'm not sure. How's the air looking in there, Dale?
It's feeling pretty stale. I feel like the oxygen levels that are at my disposal seem to be withering with each passing breath.
Right. Are there any mice in there with you? Any fuzzy sort of run critters?
I've heard a couple of howls, but no squeaks.
Right. Well, listen, the paint, as it's drying, it's getting a gray color to it. I feel like I was sort of misadvertised to. It's not really looking like an eggshell white anymore. It's more sort of like a concrete gray.
Concrete gray.
Yeah, no, it's not nearly as exciting. It's kind of, it's not really a strong choice. It's just kind of an alabastery looking flavor there.
Well, hope after it's not the wall I'm looking to die in. Honestly, I would prefer maybe even like a vermilion color, something more along the lines of some greens and yellows. Nothing something not as drab and as pastiche as a eggshell white. Like I said, concrete gray. That's disappointing.
It's a little bit. I mean, would you like me to call maybe a team of painters to go over there and maybe redo this wall, like maybe a mauve or something? Still, make it a little easier on your conscience.
That'd be appreciated. Can you call him right quick and get back to me in a minute?
All right, yeah, I'll call you back. I'm gonna get the mauve painters on the line.
Just me and my thoughts. Am I gonna die in here? No. He's gotta know there's somebody living in his wall. I mean, he can't be deaf, right? He ain't somebody just commentate inside his wall. There's no way in hell that he just ignores it. What if he does? I feel so cold. I just want to see my friend Wallace again. Wallace! 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 Are you there? Wallace!
Dale? You there, Dale?
I hear your voice again.
Right, so the painting crew that I called, they don't do Sundays, apparently.
They don't do Sundays?
They don't do Sundays. No, they're older guys.
Dying here.
Oh, that's a really a shame, Dale. Could you maybe hold off, maybe like a day? I mean, we can. I booked a Monday at 9 a.m.
Who'd you call?
It was like some guy called Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yeah, it's a local paint shop. I think it's down Dorica, like Main Street, maybe. I'm not really sure where he gets his paint.
I'm sorry. Well, I think I lost you a little bit. Can you repeat that last part? You were talking. I'm sorry, there's a little dust in here. Wallace, can you please restate what you're talking about, Gilbert?
Dale, I forgot to ask when I was on the phone with Gilbert where he sources his paints from. 'Cause obviously I wouldn't want to give you like a vermilion with a low lead concentration.
Right, you want to make sure that you get the high lead concentration, because that truly makes the paint last forever. I mean, the Romans put lead into their pots to give it a sweet flavor, and lead is a strong compound. It has a high number on the elemental table, and I think that only goes to show how strong of a material it can be. How about that, Wallace?
And that's why every one of you viewers should tune in. And Stegler's is actually having a 10%
No
off.
way! 10% off? All Stegler paints?
All of them, all of Stegler's paints are 10% off. Just this next coming week, as a little 4th of July sale, in case you were doing any summer painting. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Gilbert sources his paints from Stegler's, so I might have to call another paint shop, but it's possible that they do Sundays. So, yeah, can I get back to you, Dale? Are you going to be all right in there for another couple minutes?
Yeah, well, I want to make sure that you call back Gilbert and tell him that he should open up on Sundays, because I'm trapped in the wall, and if he's the only paint service open today, why would he be open? If he doesn't do Sundays, it really is quite silly. He should probably get that off of his Yelp page or his Facebook post. Yeah, it's kind of leading to some confusion as it can be seen in my situation. Isn't that right, Wallace?
Yeah, it's inconvenient to say the least.
Yeah, so just rain down my fury onto him.
I'll put in a strong word. Yeah, yeah.
And please, if you could, just find somebody who sells Stegler paint.
All right, I'll get on that. One sec here, Wallace. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Goddamn Gilbert Paint. Who do you think you speak to? Bill Ricker Main Street. Main hub of our economy. Can't even have a paint service open on Sunday. I bet they only sell eggshell white. Eggshell white is a color that I think is just too overused. If you want to have there needs to be some vibrancy in this world. That's as good as, vermilion's a good color. Oh, I wish I had some vermilion. I wish I had something to do. Could be going, telling some news. I could be working on tomorrow's broadcast, but I'm just stuck in this wall. I hope that Wallace can find some Stegler paint. I would love some radium green in my newest collection space.
Dale?
Oh, that? Oh,
Dale? Yeah, so, new update. I called, Gilbert back.
Yeah, what do you say? Did you rain my hell fury upon him? Did you give him what for?
Yeah, no, I went off on him, for a good couple minutes there. It was not pleasant, for him, but it was, but, needless to say, I think he got the message. Now,
You do, right?
yeah, unfortunately, there's no other paint services in Dorica, which, honestly is a sign that we need more businesses here, in Dorica. But that's besides the point because I got my cousin. He said he'd swing by. He's got Stegler's paints in his garage. So I
No
told him,
way!
yeah, to just head on over.
Man, I was really contemplating suicide for a second when you told me that there's no paint services here in Billerica other than Gilbert's. But your cousin's coming around. That filled me with a little hope, Wallace. And you need a little hope in life when you're in the bad times, right? There's some good times and bad times.
You do, but Dale, I gotta warn you, and like I have to say this for legal reasons, but also, because you're my friend. My cousin is a felon. He's not a good guy. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, can you elaborate on that?
I don't really know the details. It's a kind of a family secrets and all. Kept from me because I'm not that close with my family. And so he's coming over there. He'll be there in about 10 minutes. He's a dangerous guy. Yeah. I would recommend hiding.
I don't need to worry about that. I'm inside of a wall.
Right. Okay.
That kind of gets it's kind of like an automatic hack.
That's good. That's good.
I hope in the 10 minutes that it takes for him to get here that he doesn't get pulled over or anything. If he gets pulled over or something, can you call me?
Yeah, I'll call you.
Well, actually, not call me. We're already on the phone, but what I mean is if you, what am I trying to say, Ross? If he gets into trouble, just let me know. If he gives you a call, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I mean, I'll put it this way. There's a high likelihood that he'll get into some trouble on the way there. He's prone to that kind of thing. But he's a reliable guy, so if he says he's going to show up with Stegler's paint, chances are he's going to show up. I don't have a time frame other than the 10 minutes, but obviously he lives 30 minutes away, so, whether or not
Maybe he's in town.
maybe he's visiting, yeah. Actually, that's him on the phone, right now.
Oh yeah, take it.
Yeah, sorry about that. Just gotta pick this one up.
Oh man, I hope his cousin comes around. What could I even be reporting on right now? Hopefully, maybe we should. Yeah. Damn, that's right. The show must go on. I can put my fear aside that I'm never going to get outside this guy's wall, but that fear needs to be put aside. I need someone new. Yeah, the mirror. It feels so cold. I hope no critters live in this wall. Oh no. Big rats. No cats. And God forbid, any bats living here. Oh God, the bats! Let me out! Let me out! Please!
Dale.
Somebody there, please!
Yeah, Dale.
Oh,
Are you there?
No.
Dale.
No, I just got caught up in my head.
Oh, right. I know the feeling.
There's a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I can imagine. So a little bit of news update here. It looks like the police just recently stopped a break-in at the residence that you are currently in. I think my cousin.
Oh wait, we got a lot of what? I'm sorry?
Yeah, I think my cousin. Cause obviously the house that you're in is being lived in currently. So I think what happened was my cousin kind of just tried to break into some of the windows, maybe in the front of the house, and well, the sort of burglar alarm went off. The cops got involved, and he's getting sent off to the slammer right now.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, it's not what I expected. I mean, it is what I expected, but yeah, he's unfortunately not gonna be able to go do that.
You know, that's the worst news I've gotten all day, Wallace. Let's get back to the local news. What's on the docket today?
Well, there was a car crash. I think my cousin, I think he caused a couple of car crashes, a little bit of motor vehicle accident happenings, just down the street or in the neighborhood as he was on his way there. Um, yeah, does that help sort of soothe your mind any? You feel a little bit better after that?
I think we should talk about. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to focus on what's really important in the news. So we can shelve this little wall conversation for a little bit. Focus on what's important.
Right. Well, up and coming, I think the next election season is gonna be a strong one. We got a couple of new candidates coming in.
Yeah, I heard of what was his name? Daniel Ratson.
Yeah.
One of the great community members. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been working down at the community center for at least a year now. I've seen him occasionally playing bingo as well at the old senior center. I'm not entirely sure he can read, but he's a real help down at that community center. He's really good at packing soup onto those shelves. At the monthly soup drive.
Yeah, well, Johnny Appleseed couldn't read, but he planted all the apple trees, so I think that makes the guy a good candidate.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think he's one of the stronger candidates that we have. Um, the other thing about it is he's an avid motorcyclist, and
That's what I'm saying. Well, I love getting on the hogs.
yeah.
Getting on those choppers, putting those handlebars back, feeling like a gorilla in one of those, you know what I mean? Getting going.
Exactly, and that's actually one of the major platform decisions that old Daniel wants to make. Is he wants to open up and install a new lane on every highway, especially for motorcycles. And that's one of his big goals if he gets put in as governor.
I think that's one of the greatest decisions that somebody could ever make in this regard, because I feel like cars are too much. Cars are too much, man. It's like you're on the road, you want to enjoy your motorcycle, but the roads are made for cars. There's no roads made for motorcycles. It's like compatible. You think What was that candidate's name again?
Oh, yeah, Daniel Ratkinson or something like that.
Yeah. James Atkinson. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's gone to the soup kitchen. He's just like Johnny Appleseed. He wants to do motorcycles, and that's amazing. And I think that's just what Bill Rickon needs.
I think so too. I think Bill Rickon is going to see a new era emerge once Daniel gets into power, and sort of generally all the people are going to be parading in the streets, and there's going to be stone monuments put up. It's the whole 9 yards, and I think if there's anyone who deserves it, it's Daniel.
For sure, Daniel. He's all right in the bag of chips. What can I say? Well, the same can't be said for Delia Hemmingsworth. You know, down on 52 East West Avenue.
No, Delilah, she's got her education, she's got her
education, she's got the charisma, she's got the rhetoric, but I think what she's really lacking is the policies. I mean, what is the policy to get rid of babies? And, like, what do you mean get rid of babies?
Frankly, I just don't see how that's sustainable,
Right, you need to replace the youth.
Exactly,
If you don't, the youth turns into the old, and the old turns into dead, and if there's no youth, then we're all dead, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's a crucial step that Delilah seems to have, forgotten about. And I think, honestly, you should, if anyone is willing to just kind of call her up, give her a call, and just explain to her, essentially, the cycle of life.
Yeah.
Decomposition is an important part, and getting rid of the babies is just unnecessary.
That's right. It's like making a bridge and getting rid of the columns that hold them in the river. It all collapses. It all collapses around you. It all collapses around you. It all closes in.
Yeah.
It all feels like it's going to be the end, Wallace.
I totally understand.
Well,
I get that.
I'm feeling a little lightheaded, and I feel like...
Is that true?
I'm getting a little sleepy, Wallace.
Well, listen...
Let's move on to the next story.
Yeah, maybe like a coffee.
I don't like coffee, but I'm...
Feel like an intern. All right. Maybe I'll have to call the owners of the home. Maybe they can get a trap door, like a dumbwaiter installed.
I'm really trying to keep it together, Wallace, but the emotions are flying high, and I feel like I'm pretty falling.
Well, Dale, I'm glad to know that you're still with us here. You're still on the news.
That's what I love to do.
Bringing the truth to the people of Billerica. And,
you don't get the title of Billerica's #1 local news source, America's local news source.
Nope. Nope. I think, we have a...
Am I coming through?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a little lost for a second.
Oh, right. Did you find where you were again?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
I'm in the wall.
Oh, that's right. Can we, actually, let me take a look at the live footage here. Let's look at how this paint is drying here. It's a nice dry. You can see that there's actually been some movement of the glob.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's
Well, give me an instant replay. What are you seeing? What's the temperature like?
Well, Dale, it's patchy at best. I mean, it's really nothing impressive, and I'm a little disappointed myself, honestly. It's really nothing that much. It's just globs. The painter before he just left, really mucked this up. I mean, it was so good before, looking so nice with the brush strokes going sort of horizontally, vertically, every which way, and now it's just kind of absolutely atrocious. I mean, he really messed this up.
Well, if I were him, I would have messed this up. In fact, I would have checked to see if somebody was in my wall before I started painting. That would be my number one priority. But just much like a lot of people in this country, Wallace, nah, they don't have their priorities straight.
You know, you're so right now. And it's one of the sort of number one things that really painters should be taught in school is to check the wall for residents that are trapped in there.
It's just a courtesy thing.
It is. It really is. And, you know, just the same as taking your shoes off before you step in, or into the room, or maybe even just holding the door open for someone. I mean, the least you could do is check the wall before you start painting it, because after you paint it, it's already done. I mean, you can't. There's not much you can do. But if you just take that couple of seconds beforehand to check and do your due diligence as a citizen of the record to just check, there's nothing bad that can come of it.
And it's true, Wallace. There's nothing bad about having to check if somebody's in your walls. In fact, the fire chief even told the residents of a wonderful PSA last Tuesday aired on the public access channel that one should look in the walls for people before painting because it could save a life.
Well,
It
listen,
even saved mine.
Dale, I think that means we've got one painter here who we know did not read that PSA, did not tune in for that, which means I think honestly he might be reportable to the fire marshal. And as a citizen of Bill Rick, I'm glad you reminded me of that because I am a mandatory responder, a mandatory reporter, and I have to now call the fire chief and tell him about this painter. We need to get him off the streets.
We need to get him off the streets. We got to get him off his feet into a police car and right behind bars. Because we got to take criminals off the street. Criminals are bad for society, and Wallace, that's just a fact.
That's correct, Dale. And honestly, I'm gonna have to put you on hold here, and I'm gonna call the fire marshal to get one of those criminals right off the streets right now.
Okay, Wallace. Yeah, fight the power, man. But get those criminals off the street. It's just me and my thoughts again. How can somebody? Hey! Hey, you're going down. You're gonna go to jail. You can't
Dale.
your walls, man.
Dale. Dale.
You're gonna get arrested. Wallace.
So the fire chief is actually not open on Sunday. So it looks like that painter is gonna get away with this one this particular incident. But when Monday comes, that's the first number. Well, the second number I'm calling. The first is gonna be Gilbert. But the second is the fire chief. Well, any words?
Oh God, I'm gonna die in here.
Well,
Oh God. Well, there's got to be somebody else you can call on Sundays. I mean, what about the town over in Leominster, Lenny's paint house in Beetle Emporium?
actually, that's a good idea,
You could
Wallace.
probably send a car over, mobile service.
That's true. And, I think they might source Stegler's paint, so, that might not be a
I love
bad idea.
Stegler.
I love Stegler's paint.
Yeah, man. Did you know that they led the charge against government regulation?
I know. That's absolutely true. They led the charge.
There truly are firebrands of the painting industry. Nobody has come even close to the amount of lobbying they've done to advance the paint industry in the United States. It's actually it's like King Midas. Everything they touch turns into profit, honestly, and that's all you can ask for in a capitalist society, isn't that right, Wallace?
That's true. Much like alchemy turns lead into gold, Stegler turns lead into paint and then paint into gold in terms of monetary profit gains. And that's really what we're looking for, especially in such a rousing economy as Billerica. Um, but I'm gonna give those fellas up in Leominster a call and see if they've got a vehicle capable of transporting Stegler's paint to your location, Dale. So if you'll just give me 1 second while I make that call.
Oh, no worries, Wallace. Just take your time. Just do what you got to do. You know where I'm gonna be. I want to do a story on my own if you don't mind. Just take as much time as you need. Oh, I guess he left already. Good day, fellow residents God, my head feels so light. Good day to you. Jesus Christ, Dale. Good afternoon, residents of Billerica. We have a wonderful story today. The Girl Scout Scouts, they I can't keep. This is so stale in here. No. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. For the residents. For Carol and HR. For Johnny. Good afternoon, residents of Billerica.
Dale?
Yeah, hey, Wallace.
Yeah.
How did the call with Bunnies go? Did you,
Good news.
did they have an Ecoline van that can transport Segway's paint, or is it just, please tell me that they can come.
Yeah, actually, there's a guy around here actually. They can actually go and be at that residence that you're at in about 5 minutes. It's a pretty short walk from where they are right now. They've only got sort of sea green colors on them though. The job they were working was sort of a marine theme.
Sea green.
Yeah, sea green. So if you're all right with that, they'll be on their way.
You know, Wallace, sometimes in life, you can be the beggar, or you can be the chooser, and this time I'm going to be the beggar, and, tell Lenny's that they can take their business elsewhere, because even though I do love Stegler's paint, I think their Seafoam Green collection is one of the weakest. I think it has to do with the only 3% lead in the paint. It's 5 and 6% in which you start to see the real difference in the quality and the luster, and the hues. Really, the lead is what they call a color brightener. You see, it makes it pop. And if I'm gonna come out of this wall, I'm gonna need bright paint. I want to pop.
All right, no, I got you. I got you, Dale. And that makes sense to me. Stegler's, there's a reason that they're doing so well with their lead paint. It's because of the lead, and it was such low lead concentrations in the seafoam green. I mean, it's no wonder that you honestly, you're gonna want to stay in that wall.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, that's what it was. That's like pre-2012 Stegler's paint.
I know.
The time period what wasn't really great. What was it? Oh, that's right there. But the 2011 to 2012 United States versus Stegler paint.
That's a breakthrough case for Stegler. They really.
It's a very harrowing case too. I mean, they came out on top, obviously, but there was for that entire 4 quarters of quarter 1, 2011 to quarter 1, 2012. I remember that they had to drop the lead concentration of the paint down from its usual 5 to 6%, which gives those colors a nice pop from beautiful lead, down to 2 to 3%. And I think around that time was when the Seafoam Green collection came out.
Yeah, no, it was a good idea and concept, but the resources just weren't there. And honestly, I remember those times. They were dark times. I could feel the freedom being squeezed from my body.
I
Yeah,
felt
I
it
mean,
there. It squeezed, yeah, man.
it was horrible, but thank God that Stigler's managed to weasel out of that one, and now we're back up at the 5 and 6% that we've all sort of grown to love over the years.
It's true. The lead makes it work. The lead, Stegler's is lead.
That's right, and lead is Stigler's. I mean, it's cornerstone stuff, really. Um, yeah, I guess I'll tell Lenny to just
Yeah, put the kibosh on that one.
yeah, I'll just cancel this one. I understand. I'll have their guys just sort of turn around and go back the way they came.
That'd be so appreciated, Wallace. Uh, Tell me, has the situation in the paint gotten any better on the outside? I know last time we checked in, we saw you had told me that the man splotched it, and I'm just wondering that maybe what does it look like? Does it look like a formless mass, or does it look like waves in the ocean?
Well, taking a look at it here, Dale, it looks kind of like the worst of both worlds. It has that unruliness that comes with ocean waves, but also like just an absolute blob of disgusting, sort of alabaster looking paint. It's actually, the more I look at it, the worse of a paint job it actually looks like. Um,
That's so disappointing.
yeah, it's
I mean,
not.
I think about it really. Imagine you're an Egyptian mummy, and like you want to be buried in like a big man, they kept making what are they, the big triangles, the pyramids.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the pyramids. Yes.
Yeah, they kept making those for people who died, and maybe there was one guy who, it's like saying you want to like die in a square,
It just
and
yeah.
make a triangle. I mean, this is the exact one-to-one situation I'm in. I want to go out in the way that I want to go out, and if I'm going to die in a war, I want to make sure I have Stegman's paint.
Exactly.
Just nice ocean waves, very, very slowly tip to the brush, but unfortunately, it seems as though that I got the shit out of the stick, and I'm here with his eggshell white.
Yeah. I mean, are you sure you don't want the seafoam green in a
I'm
minute?
sure that I don't want the seafoam green.
All right, all right.
I just got on the phone with Lenny's, and what's that place in uh, I'm thinking about the paint place in Upton,
Oh,
Massachusetts.
right. Yeah. I think Goldie runs that. She's like one of the old school, like old money type
Hmm.
paint shops.
You think she carries Steglitz?
I mean, she's known for being a bit more on the posh side when it comes to paint. So obviously Stegler's being a very high-end brand. Um, I think she's bound to have some of the higher-end red options. Um, some of the more expensive types, radium green, for example. I think.
Oh, I love radium green. Wallace, that's a perfect segue into our story about radium green.
That's so true. Stegler's paint, known for its high lead concentrations, are now they're trying out a new element in their paint concentration, and this is in their paint recipes, and this is exciting stuff, Dale. They are using radium, 100%
100%
pure radium.
pure radium.
3% of this paint is radium, Dale. That's a whole 3% radium.
The technology of radium dates back to the 1920s, and honestly, some technology of the past is worth bringing back. Segway is marketing this as the new old technology, and I think it's true. I mean, you look at the wonderful watches and dolls made from radium back from the radium girls in the 1920s. I mean, they lived it up, and
That
the paint looked amazing.
that they did, Dale. And it's just such an ingenious idea here from Stegler. I sometimes wonder to myself, how does he come up with these ideas? I mean, just taking something as simple as radium, so popular in the 20s and the 30s, and really bringing it back, revitalizing it, but sort of refurbishing it for a life to it, you know. It's got a mind of its own, you know. It's got a nice
personality.
yeah, it's got a glow to it, you know, and that's not something that that other paints are going to be able to bring to the table.
That's true. I mean, I look at Stegler's paints and my eyes go wide.
Absolutely, no. I feel my liver curdling whenever I'm sort of in a room, and that's a feeling that I don't get when I walk into a room that doesn't have Stegler's paint. And you know,
You feel dead inside.
I really do. It's like there's something missing, you know.
It's not home.
It's just not home. It's not home without Stegler's, you know. Um, anyways, so you want me to give Goldie a call and
Yeah, in fact, yeah. Tell Lenny to put the stop the brakes on that car. Call Goldie, see if she carries any Stegler's paint, specifically ones with the 5 to 6% lead content.
right, yeah. I'll give him a call and you know, I'm pretty sure Goldie does Sundays. So honestly, I'm a little bit confused as to why all the neighboring towns do paint work on Sunday and not Bill Rick's Gilbert. It's kind of sad.
Don't get me started, Wallace. It's the goddamn Democrat man.
You know, this is why we
need Delardo. He made it so that people can't do certain services on Sunday. And it must have been in the fine print that you can't have paint services, that goddamn Democrat. You know, they usually do nothing, but when they do something, it's bad for the economy. What can I say, Wallace?
You're so right now, and you know, I didn't read any of the content there, but you know, it sounds reasonable. It sounds right what you're saying, and this is why we need Daniel. You know, he's got the soup, he's got the motorcycle lanes, and he's got paint too. I'm sure of it.
That's America.
You know, I'm sure of it. Anyways, yeah, I'll give him a call, and I'll get back to you in just 1 second here, Dale.
All right, now, Wallace. Man, how long has it been? God, it feels like hours. Just close your eyes, Dale. Just for a second. I can't breathe. Oh! Oh, wait!
Dale?
I can't take this anymore! Somebody please get me out of this goddamn badly painted wall!
Dale.
Oh, God!
Are you there?
Hello?
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's one realization I've come today, and I'm so glad to have you as a friend. You're my rock right now, Wallace. If I didn't have you, I would have drifted off into the great unknown.
Yeah, you know, I was just about to say, I actually have to, you know, my son's birthday is in a couple of minutes here, so I'm gonna have to hang up at some point here. We're a couple of minutes off schedule, so I really gotta run. But I'll tell you what, I put in a call with Goldie. She doesn't do Sundays, but she does do early Monday. I'm talking like 3 a.m. on Monday. Like she'll be there.
What time is it now?
I think it's about 6 p.m. You know, we were supposed to stop at 5:30, but it's fine. I gotta get to my son's birthday party though. You know, Dale, you gonna be right there? You need like a sandwich or something? You need anything from like the deli? Maybe I could swing by just you know, at some point, maybe afterwards.
Well, you can't leave me.
I mean,
I'm on my last legs here. Not a deli sandwich from the Narrows is not gonna do it for me. I need to get out of this wall quick. Can you at least call somebody else? Can you call Can you call, oh, Christ, Wallace.
Whose house it is that you're in? Maybe I could try to give them a quick call. Or maybe I could get one of the news helicopters to just swing by really quick and, see if anybody's in there.
You know, this one's on me, Wallace. I just walked in his house, just came in, mosey on in for a story. I didn't pay attention. You know how it is. Sometimes you get to a site and it's just like, put the camera on, let's do it, get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
You don't pay attention to the surroundings. All you pay attention is looking into the camera, making sure you look pretty, have your face at the mic, and tell them the story. You just it all fuzzes out.
You get caught up into the news. I totally understand, Dale. That's a shame. I'm gonna go to my son's birthday party if that's all right with you, Dale. Let me know if you get a name or something. You got a phone book in there with you, or some kind of directory? If you can get a name.
The only thing I have in here, Wallace, is me, myself, and I. There's not really much I can work off here.
Right.
I'm just gonna have to pray and hope that I have enough oxygen to survive until 3 a.m. I mean, did she say that she had clients at that time range, or she get a time range in general, I'll be there right at 3.
Well, Sammy, she opens at 3, so that's when she opens the doors. I think it might be a slightly longer commute, so I'm thinking maybe like 4. We might show up at like 4.
P.M.
Well, I mean, it depends on how booked she is, but I put in your name. I said Dale is looking for a nice radium green coat with this sort of vermilion stripe down the middle. And so she didn't really give me that many specifics. She said she'll and I quote she'll get to it when she gets in on Monday. So, yeah, that's, I'm gonna have to head out now.
No, wait, come on.
Best of luck to you. Happy trails.
I don't know if I'm gonna get out of here, man.
I gotta pick up
You
some
serious?
stores before,
You gotta go see your son. You're just gonna leave your partner in
he's
crime.
turning 25 today. I need to pick up some whiskey down at the old corner store. So,
You're really throwing me
I'm signing off here, Dale. I'll see you on Monday. You gonna be in the office at 6? I'll take that as a yes. All right. Well, so I'll see you later, Dale. Have a good one. Sleep well, and